Hiya, welcome back to my channel. Lord, I just clicked this tin and already the red light is flashing. 2-year locked video notes, page 49. It's page 49 to 51. That's how much notes I got, y'all. Can you see this? Page 49, page 50 and 51. See that, man? I got notes. This is my 2-year lock update. Happy birthday to you. Hey, happy birthday to you. Huh, huh. Heck, Saneba. Yeah, so my hair is 2 years old, yeah? The locks are 2 years old. I'm reading my notes. If I look down, yeah, forgive me. Yeah, so starting off, I don't know my actual lock anniversary. I can look at when I made my first video about my locks, but I don't know the actual lock date because it took me 2 weeks to install my locks. So I remember the actual date that I put the first one in or the last one went in. I don't remember. So I've just kind of somehow semi-adopted the second half of February as my lock anniversary, which means I just get 2 weeks to celebrate my locks in it. My hair has changed a lot in the last 12 months. Last year, my hair was really, really puffy. Now, it looks a lot more, I'm looking at because I can see the little viewfinder. It looks a lot more uniform from rooter to the tutor. But before, the locks were like really tight at the top where I had retanned my hair, which you can see I've not done for a while, and then at the ends they were really puffy. But if I hold it like this, they look very uniform from root to tip, so they're a lot less puffy than they used to be. My ends are still thicker, which I think will always be the case, but they're still thicker in the sense that I have I still have like loose ends, or curly cues as people like to call them, but I expect those to become a lot more compact by the time another 12 months has passed, because from what I've seen and my research on, you know, Microloc, sister locks, all that whole shebang, is that usually around year 3 is where they become mature and you see what they're going to look like for pretty much the rest of the time you have locks. So yeah, I expect them to still change over the next 12 months, and I expect not all of them, because some people still have curly cues, but for the ends to become a lot more tighter, because right now, not so much on this one, but a lot of the ends are still quite spongy in the sense they haven't kind of fully locked up, whereas if I go to like the midsections of my hair, they're really tight. I can't even like, here I can't squeeze down on it as tiny as they are. They're quite tight. Right, so I've started retaining length now, which I think is a bit more obvious if I kind of turn to the side without trying to knock any of my lights over. Ooh, precarious. Don't know if you can see that kind of, I've started to gain length now, so I don't look quite as short as they used to, because my hair was like bra strap length ish. I'll pop a picture from when, like a couple months before, not a couple months, about 6 months before I locked my hair, the length I was at, and my hair shrunk up whoop when I first locked them, and then now I can see I'm retaining some length, so that's great. But I can see my length best when my hair is wet. When my hair is wet and it's all like to the back, my hair is past armpit length, so there is still shrinkage, which I was surprised by. But yeah, I can see my true length, as they call it, when my hair is wet, but I'm not really fussed by that. I'm just happy, you know, I can get my hair in a ponytail, or my hair can go in a bun, you know, not just this little top bun on top, so that's great. I am less strict with my retightening schedule. Now, my hair are microlocks, they're not sister locks. I'll say that a million times for the people in the back that want to drag me and can't hear correctly. However, because there isn't that much information on microlocks, I use sister locks as kind of like a landmark. Like, I use the sister locked advice as kind of little landmarks for where I expect my hair to be at certain times, and I was very strict to a point with my retightening schedule. So generally speaking, I wouldn't let it go past 5.5, maybe 6 weeks with retightening. I'm a lot more relaxed with that now. Now, I'm not crazy relaxed where I'll go 3 months, because then I would be free-forming. But I have pushed it. I think the longest I've pushed it to is about 9.5 weeks, and I will not do that again because it was a nightmare. Number one, it took forever. It took me like legit a week to retighten my hair, and also I had lots of locks that at the roots I were having to rip them apart because they had started like kind of forming, like joining together. Like, I don't know how the hairs do it, why they can't retighten themselves, but they like to grow into other locks. So instead of all the hair kind of just either being out or loose in like this lock, like the hairs from here would be out and start merging with the one up there and the one over there and the one. It was headache. So generally speaking, now it's kind of between 5 and 8 weeks, but I'm not I used to have an alarm. The alarm's still on my phone, which will kind of give me a reminder that, you know, you can kind of retighten your hair now if you want to. But I'm not like, oh my God, the alarm's gone off this Friday, I need to retighten my hair this Friday or by this weekend, otherwise my hair's gonna like fall out. No, I might let a couple of weeks pass after the alarm goes off. The reminder on my phone is set to, I think, every 4 weeks. And so I just kind of know it's not too early. That's what it tells me. It's not too early to retighten your hair. You can go ahead and do it now if you want to. I gave myself a haircut back in November. So it wasn't a haircut all over, it was a haircut in the front. Now if you remember from previous videos when I've talked about my hair, when I tried to do this little strip here in the front blue and it didn't happen. So that area was the same area that when I was a loose natural, when I used to flatten my hair, it would be that little kind of center part area where you would have like a U-part wig or whatever. That part is where I'd kind of press again with the flat iron when my hair was out and I had flattened it and it started getting puffy. I had some heat damage there, and that part of the hair, for love nor money, was not locking. I don't know, maybe if I'd been patient and I'd waited till the year 3 had come and maybe some of that hair would have locked up, but as far as I'm concerned, everywhere else was locking. And places where the hair was longer in that section, because I had maybe about 4 or 5 inches in that section where the hair was not locking, in the sense of it wasn't matting up. I could have unpicked it with my nails. Like it looked like a braid. So I cut it. In the front, if I was to like loosen my hair, which I can't bother to do right now, it's probably about kind of eye level, which is a bit annoying because buns are harder to do. But I'd rather do it now and let the ends, you know, start to, what's the word, like bud, than hang on to it for the sake of length and then have to cut it later anyway. Right, yeah, I'm yet to bleach my hair again, as you can see. I want to do it again. Everyone keeps saying I should wait. I think what I'll do is I'll probably just do it in the summertime, because I first did it in June, so I'll probably wait till like May, June again when the sun comes out and do it again. I might get the itch and do it in 2 weeks time, who knows, but I'm thinking it'll probably be a once a year type thing, because you know bleaching is really harsh to do to your hair. But yeah, I am overdue some colour, so it probably will stay red. I might, if I change my mind, might go purple, but the only thing that's putting me off from changing the colour is because I know how much longer my hair would need to process with bleach in it to get it light enough so that I could put purple in it, because it's got blue undertones, and we all know how that went for me the last time. So it probably will just be red again. But yeah, next 2-3 months, then yeah, I will dye it again. My most common hairstyle is usually just loose, and it's just easiest because I don't have to do anything. And a lot of the time, if my hair's been like, if I put rollers in, it's easy to wear it loose because it looks cute, or it's in a high bun, not like a little top bun, like half up, half down. It's usually all just up in a high bun, but I try not to do that too much because, you know, me and my non-existent edges, it doesn't really help. I do other styles. Those are just the kind of, when I'm in a mad rush or I'm feeling really lazy, that's the go-to, and the just all down usually win. I tend to wash my hair every 2 to 3 weeks. That is a bold-faced lie, Rose. I tend to wash my hair every 3 to 5 weeks. Look at the lie that just tried to my nose. Oh my God, that's Pinocchio. Every 3 to 5 weeks, and it tends to be around about the 4-week mark. The last few times, it tends to be when I'm going to retighten my hair, then I'll wash it. Or my husband will be like, baby, I'll go for a hug. Baby, your hair is just blowing me fumes. That's literally word for word what he'll tell me. Okay, hold on a second. He doesn't actually speak like that. I'm going to have to say it because he's going to jump in when he watches this video back and be like, babe, I don't talk like that. He was just taking the piss. I just had to clarify. And he'll probably do that. Babe, your hair is blowing me fumes. And I'll be like, oh, sorry, babe. And then the next day I'll wash my hair. I don't know why I'm so lazy with my hair. Yeah. But washing is long. And do you know what it is I don't like? Because it's a semi-permanent dye, it's not like I picked up a box dye and dyed my hair. Like I picked up a box dye and it was red and dyed my hair red. I bleached my hair and then put semi-permanent dye in it. So when I wash my hair, you can imagine it looks like I've murdered someone in the bathtub. Everything is pink. And it just makes me well lazy. I am not feeling to bleach the grout on the towels in the bathroom. Yeah, so it's 3 to 5 weeks I wash my hair. Flaky scalp is still an issue for me. Flaky scalp is like my edges. It's been an issue for me for as long as I can remember. However, I've heard some things about ACV. I've tried doing ACV rinses before, but I was just using kind of like processed, non-organic not raw with the mother, where you know all the good bacteria and everything is in it. I just use some kind of random processed apple cider vinegar that I saw in Tesco. So I do have raw, unfiltered, unpasteurized apple cider vinegar that I kind of take as shots every now and again, you know, because it's like a good health tonic. But I'm gonna try doing the baking soda ACV rinse with my hair, to try and get rid of some buildup as well, and like lint and stuff in my hair. But I thought it'd be a good thing to try and see how it affects my scalp. So I get moments when I get bored with my hair, but it's normally just because I'm being lazy and I'm not doing anything with my hair, and it's just literally I wake up in the morning, kind of brush the non-existent edges down a bit, and then I'm on my merry way. So when I have those moments when I'm feeling a bit like my hair's boring, I ain't got nothing to do with it, then I will put in some curls, or you know, come up with a new updo or something, and then it's all back to like, I'm feeling myself. Yeah, so that's normally the case. I haven't done anything with my hair for a while, and then I get bored. And I used to have that with my natural hair as well, to be honest, but because I really wanted the locks, that's why I ended up switching over to this. Otherwise it would have just been a case of, yeah, you're not doing anything with your hair but a ponytail, love. Switch it up a bit. Overall, I'm really happy with my lock journey. I am so happy I made the decision 2 years ago to lock my hair. I love them. I think they're gorgeous. Love the colour. I did darken it up a little bit because, like, if you see my last video, started a new job not too long ago, and I wasn't sure how they was going to feel about a black woman with locks that are red out here in the countryside. It's a lady with bright red locks than mine. Please don't be fooled, it is a corporate office, but yeah, they didn't care. That was great. So I don't know if I'll go brighter, because I kind of like it like this, kind of it's quite dark in the back, barely noticeable, and then I still got the little bit of brightness, but it's not as bright as it used to be. So I might keep it like that. All I did was mix the Adore, I think I got crimson red with a little bit of black. That's all I did, and then flung it in there. But yeah, overall I'm really happy with the locks. I love them. I love how they've changed. I'm looking forward to some more length over the next 12 months. Especially where I've not necessarily in the back, I'm fine with how it is in the back, but in the front where I kind of cut it to here, I would like it to come, you know, come back down to here. So I don't know if I'll achieve that much growth in a year, but yeah, I would like to see some more length. That's probably it. But apart from that, they're great, you know, easy to maintain, not too stressful. Retightening does become more and more tedious as the time goes on. But there's nothing I can do about that, it just comes with the territory. I don't know if I did, I think I turned around and kind of showed you the length I'm working with at the moment, but yeah, that's kind of like what it's looking like. So yeah, thanks for watching.